Welcome back to 20 Minutes in the Shed. Big shout out. We had our first drop off.
That sounds like...
Yeah.
Okay, someone give us something for the
He
first
gave
time.
us something for the first. We got some flappy wheels from Charlie.
Big shout out to Uncle Charlie.
Big shout out. If I can drop us some flappy
He's
wheels.
not
off.
actually our uncle. Everyone just calls him that.
Yeah, he's just Uncle Charlie to everyone now. But yeah, we got some flappy wheels. And so today, we're pretty much just cleaning up.
Yeah, 20 minutes in the cold.
Yeah, 20 minutes in the fucking cold.
But
Very, very cold.
We got some heaters. We haven't done
You
much.
right up there, bud?
Jordan's just doing his best.
He thinks hot air rises.
It does.
Better
You
get
want the
ladder
under
hopping.
hopper?
Under
But yeah,
ladder
we're just
hopper.
cleaning up the shed. We're haven't done much this week. We're not actually having a race.
Dale's just lazy.
Okay, we were renovating my bathroom last night, and then the night before I was doing some computer graphic design, and then the night before that we just went to bed because we were fat and lazy. But have a look at this. How good? Oh, flappy discs on the wall. Fucking
Thank
hell.
you.
Thank you, Uncle Charlie.
And some razor blades when Dale gets emotional.
That'll be helpful.
Wow. Yeah, Minion's trying to sneak Chris into running a derby car in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm going to have to ring Rhino. I want to do the derby. I'm going up there.
Yeah. We'll ring.
I'll ring Rhino.
See if we can do it.
I'm sure he'll make an exemption to have one extra car in it.
He's the boat.
I'm
He's
the boat.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah, Chris is fat.
7-time third place finisher.
Actually, be about 8, to be honest.
8 or
There's
9,
a fair
I'd
few
say.
at Toowoomba too. My very first was there.
Your very first third place was at Toowoomba. Chris is actually the ultimate third place champion at the Queensland title.
Oh, are they paying anything for third in the derby, Minion?
I don't know. I had a problem.
I'd definitely win third at least.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have that in the bag.
Jordan, get down and do something.
But we are taking the trailer up to Toowoomba.
It ain't going to be the truck.
It's going to be the truck so we can...
What are you doing, Minion?
I just wanted to be higher than Jordan.
This is a good...
And this is why we get nothing done here. For shit like this.
You want to play the game?
Yep.
No, you'll end up falling.
Get down, you idiots.
Idiot.
But yeah, we've had some people ask about us to talk about our biggest crashes and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll probably do a bit of that in this video.
I've never crashed
Chris has never crashed, not once.
in the last season.
Chris
much.
definitely had a big rollover in his VZ.
It was last year.
That was last year.
It was last poor little VZ. Got a reshow though. It was pretty again.
It was nice.
How'd you go this year, John? You hit the fence?
Yeah, Jordan.
Right up.
Yeah, Jordan. How'd your fence hit go, mate?
Hang on.
Going double-ended.
I'm going up both ends. Give
me the mic. Chris, you keep doing stuff. Jordan,
yours
tell us
too.
about
I
your...
want yours too.
Whoa.
I don't want to.
No, it's stuck on me.
It's really not. I could have gotten it.
Jordan, tell us about your first, what do we call it, visit.
I hit the fence.
Yeah. What happened?
I hit the fence.
Why did you hit the fence?
I sucked.
Fair enough.
No, I hit the fence because Dale told me to.
I did not. I told you to
You did.
put it in third gear because you were running out of revs and hold the cunt pinned.
I did.
And he hit
And
the
then it
fence.
didn't turn. So I hit the fence.
You have to lift sometimes, mate.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that I had to do it sometimes. So, yeah, I didn't lift. I got adventurous on the top, and it was a bit wet up there.
I've had that happen too, actually.
Yeah, especially
Super
when
Nerd Series,
especially
tore
when
the front
Dale
wheel off
waters
it.
the track. Yeah,
I went out, watered the track, went out, hit the
Then-
water, put the thing in the fence, ripped the front wheel off. It was great.
and tried to say that he didn't know it was wet.
No, I knew it was wet. I just didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, so that was my one. I only had one excursion actually into the fence.
One excursion in the fence. What other fun things happened this year?
Oh, I
You
blew
got
the
really
motor up.
tired, I think.
I got really tired. Yeah,
Really? Really tired?
Wheelie tired. Yeah, that was fun. What else? I spun the other way at Maryborough. Almost buried it in the fence there. Didn't though.
You're doing his best.
I was doing my absolute best. Finished fourth when I should have technically finished third, according to Race Monitor.
He's really hanging up on this third place.
I'm really not happy that I still got dogged by Race Monitor on that one. But
You're licked by a dog?
dogs? I was
He's dogged.
dogged.
Well, he's
I got
dogging.
cert one in dogging.
Okay, we've heard enough from you, Chris.
Yep. Chris.
What was your biggest crash of the year? Did you even crash this year?
I actually didn't even crash this year, I don't think. When?
When?
I actually don't think I have. Gilgandra, when I slid into Rosie.
And tore the panels off the
Yeah,
brand new
car. I was a little bit devastated.
Where
but-
you wrecked them at? Where else did you wreck the panels on that thing? You
Nowhere.
tore the panels off. Yeah,
Not on
yeah,
that car.
yeah. The new car, the new panels. You tore them off somewhere else.
No, they haven't been back off.
No, I'm sure they come back.
I have
really
not pulled them back off.
Lismore. Yeah, because that's why they're fucked.
That's just from the track.
You saying the track's bad?
No, it lays over that hard. It happened to destroy the panels on the side of it. It wasn't from hitting anyone. I haven't crashed.
Fuck.
I've done no damage this year.
Do we want to interview me about my crashes from the year?
Sure.
I think we're going to have to because I legitimately had a pretty average season.
Okay,
on
well,
the
where do
crash
we
report.
start? I-
Fast lane series first.
Fast lane series, I tore the rear bar completely off that thing when I drove it straight in the fence on the top. I don't
what
know
happened? What
I don't know
happened?
what happened there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was centering it a little too hard, and I got up in the fence, and then I somehow hit the fence with the back and the front, and then went on the infield straight. I don't know, it was bad.
Robbo's fault, apparently.
No, it wasn't Robbo's fault. I thought I clipped Robbo's wheel, but he wasn't there. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, yeah, no, I'm sure I got in Robbo, and then I look back at the video, I'm like,
No, you were just driving out
yeah,
by
no, I
yourself.
just drove in the fence like a fucking idiot.
That's the same like Seaton did.
Yeah, Seaton also ripped the fence down, but he ripped the actual fence down. Then I split my hand open fixing the fence. Wasn't happy about that.
He's a bit nasty.
I guess then we skipped to where was the Mr. Modified. The first round of Mr. Modified at Lismore. I went in and biked it up and nearly rolled.
That was the second round.
Was it second round?
Yeah, first round you raced to Grafton. You didn't crash, you just
I think I just sucked that night. Yeah, no, I nearly biked it, nearly rolled, and then I actually broke the chassis in half. So then I pulled in. I was still
that.
running second at the time. I was going pretty good. Dave was beating me, but that's about it. Then we went to Super Dirt Series in the Proddy. I proceeded to water the track myself in the water truck, go out in the Proddy first head out, hit the water and hit the wall, driving around the outside of everyone because I thought I could beat them.
You made it past 2 cars, though.
No, I went from like last. I was up into third.
From like last, there was
There was
5 cars.
It was not 5 cars. There was like 10.
There was
10.
6. There was 6.
He started in 6.
And so we fixed that.
Then we fixed that and went back out. And then I tore the floor out of it that night in the feature.
No. What about second heat, bud?
Yeah,
Nah.
you
Oh,
broke a
no, I
hard joint
didn't.
in the
No.
second heat.
In the second heat, I went out there.
We fixed it
and
after the second heat.
yes, I was fixing it. So I was just driving around, and the left front just decides to go, wee,
Poor maintenance.
It
wee.
was
Every time I got on the
George
brake, it just
car.
go, wee. And so I broke a home joint there, fixed that. And then I come back in the feature, started last, got up to third, and tore the floor out of it somehow.
That was interesting.
I don't even know how I did that.
It was ripping,
Tore the
right?
floor out, bent the shock, and it was digging. It was going around the track. It was great.
You look like a seal stuck on a turtle stuck on its back.
Don't want to talk about seals, mate. Kurt's got a video of you.
You look like a fucking seal. Sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Beach whale, bud.
Like conjunctivitis, man. Pick on
Then where did we go from there? Did I roll this year? No, that was last year, wasn't it?
You just tried to spear yourself.
Yeah, that was last year. You didn't crash at Murma, not Murma, Warrnambool or anything.
No, I just blew a motor at Warrnambool.
No, I think you actually done pretty good on the crash. You only tore up about 20 grand's worth of shit.
Well, then I did the Proddy at, I didn't race much modified after that. Like, Kurt's been racing my car and
Yeah. You
whatnot.
raced Mr. Modified and that.
Yeah, I didn't crash. I
Only
just
bent panels.
bent panels. No, I'd still come fourth from fucking last there because I was in the sporty.
Yeah.
So, it was. I was actually...
So when Dale finished 4th, it's in the
I was stoked with that fourth because I was in a sporty. I was right behind Robbo and Dave, and I was pinned the whole 50. I was just
Very lucky I didn't lap him though.
yeah.
Very lucky. I caught him with because we're down at stop at like 25 or something, and then I caught him a couple laps before the yellow. Oh my god!
No,
I
at
better
25,
not
you were
lap that.
nowhere near me. They'd let the
No,
stoppage
I
run
was
out.
right behind you.
They'd let the stoppage
Okay,
run
now.
out to 29 or something.
Okay, now.
But yeah, so I finished fourth there. I was pretty stoked with that. And then the whole Toowoomba shit show happened where the car tried to kill me. And then Maryborough, I broke a rack end and I've tore every panel off the VF, so they're all fucked. But
No, roof's good.
roof's good. And the boot. Roof, boot, and left rear quarter.
Actually, the rear bumper's not too bad.
The right side's rooted that.
Yeah, but that's just coming out. It's not really
And the left rear door, the left door's stuffed. as well from people just absolutely adoring the shit out of me.
Oh, we'll just...
I would never do that.
No, it was Jordan's fault.
Jordan
Right.
actually ran into Dale on the yellow.
Jordan sucks.
But, no, this is not
Pretty
really...
decent season for crashes. Obviously, like, I had a few rough runs in the mod, but...
I
Nothing
haven't really
overly
tore
bad.
that much shit up.
Oh, well, your car's still over here. The panels are...
It's even washed.
No, it's not. So from Toowoomba, Chris did not wash it, proceeded to put it in the shed, and it just keeps dripping mud everywhere.
Gets up us for not washing cars.
Now, this panel's pretty clean.
I was sick.
I was sick.
I was sick as fuck.
I'm such a little bitch. Yeah, this side's rooted, but it
Yeah,
was
but it's not from hitting anyone. It's dead set from the...
Yeah, the track, because they lay over so hard on the mods and these, and they just rip the inside panel up. The outside panel up. Is there Bud Lights in there?
Yeah, the only damage I done all year was that.
Yeah.
And whatever I left you
Are
with.
you okay? That's the only damage you've done all year.
Like I said, I barely even cost that anything this year. You're way more expensive than me.
Wait, let's go see Jordan's damage. Let's just roll the door up and we'll go.
Oh, the panels that are still there?
Yeah, well, let's go have a look at these
The
panels.
panels you molested for 3 years in a row.
No, they were brand new when you got them.
Oh,
right?
brand new and Jordan got them.
Brand new.
They were brand new.
Yeah, they were 100%. They were fresh off the fresh
Go have a little look-see. I'm sure.
Oh, light's busted, sorry.
Turn the light on. Turn it on, you idiot. Ah! Jordan, what are these? Turn it on.
I can't see.
Chris is going to punch you in the dick.
That's alright. I don't have one.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
packed
that's
them up
Jordan's
well.
damage report.
Yeah.
A little bit of that could have
Yeah.
probably been from me last season. A little bit. Just a tad.
You've not been here.
Why are you going to be like that? Actually, Chris, you know what the most damage from the year was?
What?
The bus. Blowing
Yeah.
that air pump. That
Do you want to
sucked.
do the great unveiling? It's a green bin.
Oh!
Wow.
Environment friendly.
Let's shut the door because it's cold as shit.
It is
outside.
cold as shit. But yeah, for damage, we were actually pretty good, apart from me wrecking a bit of shit, but not. Didn't roll, didn't total any cars.
Yeah, if we want to talk about last season.
Last season was bad. Yeah, I rolled.
Jordan wrecked so much shit
Yeah,
not racing last year.
I rolled, Chris rolled. We wrecked 2 cars. Yeah, it was a bad time.
It happens.
It happened. That's racing, eh?
It is.
That's for sure racing.
I don't know. Oh, you didn't talk about it the weekend, bud. With me VZ.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, we need to do a recap on the VZ and the pussy wagon. I wasn't there, so
Yeah, so a little bit of a recap from the weekend. I went out in the first heat.
didn't you stand still? You're so fat, you
can't.
take
You
up the
gotta
whole
track
screen.
I've got to move
tracking
around.
like a panther.
I can't stand still. So we went out in the first heat. I started off 4th. The guy that was starting pole decided to just exit chat in turn 4 before the start. So I'm like, all right, I'll start moving up and go, move up. And then I get turned around before the line. They stay green. So,
It's your fault.
it was not my fault. I got hit.
You said you moved up.
It was your
So you
fault.
spun yourself.
I did not spin myself. I got turned
Guards-
around.
Oh, look, you couldn't
God
handle
said
the
you spun yourself.
Couldn't handle the loss.
And then I went out in the next heat, started 6th or something, drove to the lead.
No. You missed a bit.
What? I got spun out of the first lap again. I went into one and they
spun
turned
out.
me around again. I did not spin out myself.
What happened to the guard?
Well, that was the second restart. I was going around the outside and then old mate went onto the infield and then onto the track because he got absolutely hit by some other car. And then I was like around the outside and he's just...
Did they try to do a joke, huh?
He did run the Joker lap actually, but in hindsight, it done a lot worse to his car than mine because his car looked like this and mine just had a bent guard. So, and then started again, got to the lead, drove around the outside of everyone. So the quickest time of that night, apart from one production sedan, was quicker than me in a street stock. And
Why
then
was he in a street
No,
stuff?
I was in a street stock. He was in a production set. Only one. And then I blew the motor up and sat out the rest of the weekend. But Jacko had a good weekend. He had some fun. He had a pinhole and a water hose the first heat. Second heat, he went out and won on 5 cylinders because the DFI
By
module.
a mile.
Half a lap.
Too. It was embarrassing for the rest of it.
Yeah. And then...
Because that thing was not running great.
Yeah, he went out. It went out for the feature and absolutely destroyed the pussy wagon. Every corner's folded in. I'm out there with the porta power for a few hours, and we got it back together. And yeah, he went out the next night, got second in the 2 heats, and started off 7th in the feature and come home 7th.
How chubby he looks.
I'm pretty fat. It's the jacket. It's all the jacket. So yeah, it was a good night for him. The car was not running well because the DFI module plug had broken off, and we had ratchet straps and cable ties and tape, and it was a show.
If black slimming, I'd hate to see you in white.
Fuck you.
It's got a little hang.
I've got to hang.
But
But yeah, so it wasn't a bad weekend for Jacko. It wasn't. The car handled really good. The motor was running good till it blew up, so.
Once we build a motor for it,
We'll
it'll actually be
build a
good
motor.
car.
It'll be very competitive. We'll probably go run the street stock titles this year. RSA ones at Tamworth.
The title. There's
Yeah.
one title, not titles.
Well, that
We can't run it in 4 cylinders?
we could try.
Pull one of the D5.
Pull 2 of the
pull
D5
coil
plugs
off, you're
out.
good to go.
If we pull the coil off, we probably would win still. But yeah, so it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad weekend. Fuck off, Chris. Been an idiot. And Jordan, how'd you go on the weekend?
My weekend was actually... hang on.
I can't get mine off.
Fat shit. Yeah, Lismore, the final meeting of the season was probably my best meeting of the year, actually. I didn't break too much shit that mattered.
What about the panels?
Yeah, we don't worry about the panels, but yeah, 3rd and 4th, I was pretty happy. Pretty stoked.
4th and 4th.
Just 3rd and 4th.
When did you finish 4th?
Apparently when Stevenson spun out at the line. But we didn't even make it to the line.
Second night as well.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
but-
you see you finished 4th and 4th.
No. 4th.
Well done, John.
Thank you.
Why didn't you
mate.
finish 3rd?
Oh, I tried. I felt really bad after dooring every single person. I felt really bad.
No, you didn't.
I
Just
didn't feel bad at all.
Making the car. It's just a car.
It's
It was
honestly
the car's
the car.
fault,
It's
man.
got nothing
Honestly,
to do with anyone. It's just the car.
I tried to actively steer out of hitting people.
The car just takes you there.
Car just
The car's a demon.
car. It's a deviant, mate. It's a sexual deviant. No.
Oh, geez. Its new name is Deviant.
Deviant patches. DP.
Okay, Jordan, that's enough from Jordan.
No more from Jordan.
Maybe we should get a comment on Dad for a crash for the year.
Yeah.
We'll get a comment from Dad of
What am I doing?
how he thought the crashes went for the year.
You can just hold it, mate.
Please, I don't want to hold it because, like, I like to be.
Professional like
I'm professional. I'm independent.
He's an independent woman.
I'm an independent man. Yes, not like Jordan. No.
Mum's got the other heater.
Yeah, we want to be crashing. You did wreck a lot of stuff this season, yeah. But it wasn't a bad year when you think about it. Like, no one rolled. I don't think anyone rolled. No one rolled.
I didn't really wreck anything.
Chris didn't
Wreck anything.
Chris did not wreck anything.
Only wrecked a motor.
Dale wrecked everyone's engines. I suppose. How many engines did you wreck, Dale?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, well, that's more than enough. Chris only wrecked 1 engine. Chris Dale done 3. Jordan, you did 2.
I did 2.
2, yeah. Minion, you didn't do
I
any.
didn't do any. All my derby cars still.
Did I do 3 or 2?
3.
Patches matter too.
Yeah, I count patches.
I did kill Patches a little bit before Jordan got it.
No, look, I think the cars went pretty good for the season.
Yeah, that was the one.
Everyone drove really well. I was pretty happy. Like, didn't cost me too much in damages. Probably $150, $200. Just remember, Cindy is over there. Just check show with Cindy is.
Yeah,
She's listening.
maybe $300 I think we would have spent.
Wouldn't have been
The
1,000.
tyre bill, if you put the tyres on it as well, it'd probably be 1,000.
Nah, probably 2.
Yeah, with all the tyres.
With all the tyres for the mods and that, probably 2.
And the
grand.
sedan, so everything included.
Everything all quite a couple of grand, yeah. Something like that. They're not very dear. Yeah, no.
I don't think we're selling this to Mark
Hey.
at all.
They're $50 to get rid of each.
Yeah, that 2 grand probably covered the cost of getting rid of all the worn-out tyres. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah. But no, I think he's had a pretty good year. Could have won a bit more stuff if you didn't wreck as much stuff, but things didn't
happen.
break. But stuff happens.
It's always my
Bigger and better next year, right?
Daly's getting bigger.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
was
it.
thinking you're all getting
I've
bigger,
lost
but-
weight, mate. I'm down 9 kilos.
Jordan is going to get bigger by next year. I've lost weight.
No, yeah.
I actually have. No, do you want to know how much I've gained in like
Taking it out.
in the year that I've been with these guys? 700 grams. I hate you. 700 grams.
And he goes, I work out, I go for runs, I do. He hasn't gone to run for ages, and he'd be lying to you if he said he did.
Bullshit, Bree's got proof on that story.
It was
He
a
goes
fake
to
run.
once a month so Bree could take a story
Pretty
on
much.
it.
That's how
And he
it
runs
rolls.
just down the road a little bit.
He only runs out his door, and then he's like, all right, turn the fuck around. Got the snap.
Car driving behind me.
Yeah, Bree's actually in the car. Go, Jordan. Righto, you've got your story. Let's go.
Let's go. It's cold. Let's get it. Get in there. Get the car, Jordan.
Oh.
Well, we've actually done 20 minutes and we haven't done a thing except talk shit, but I'm sure people love that.
Did you notice them flappy discs you had here the other day?
Yeah. We started the video with Uncle Charlie shout out.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good bringing them flappy discs. That saved us probably another $50.
Yeah. They are actually
You didn't mention
expensive.
the shirt thing because you got the microphone. Give shirts.
If anyone wants to send us shirts, jumpers, whatever, hats, cats, no more cats.
No
No more cats.
We have enough
Done
cats.
with cats. We've got 4.
Well, unless they're grown cats.
Snack snacks.
Yeah, if anyone wants to send us shirts and stuff like that, we want to wear their brand or anything like that, they'll link their address in that, or more flappy wheels, we're good with anything,
We're happy.
free labour, whatever.
Tin sneaks.
We've still got our internship open,
Yeah, it's still open.
it's still open. We've got to go through that and sort
No
that.
hot guys.
There was no hot guys.
No, you can't have hot guys not
Yeah,
there.
there's too many hot guys.
Way too many hot guys.
They make me look like a 10.
Hey?
I'm hot as fuck.
What, they,
If I-
they improve your score
Yeah.
by being near you?
Yeah, it makes me look even hotter.
Oh, okay. So you get
That's why I hang out with you, because that's why I'm like a 20 with you.
Just going to head
Right.
home right
Well,
now
thanks,
because it's
guys.
all too much for me.
Sorry we didn't do too much tonight, but yeah, it's just cleaning up and trying to get organised so we can start building some race cars in the off-season. But we'll see you all later. Like, share, subscribe, all the fun jazz that Dale normally talks about. And guard still stinks.